So here, MMA Nut and Studio MMA, and we're here with Brett, the Graham Rogers. You're looking ready?
Yeah, I'm feeling ready, man. It's been quite some time, and I'm sure the fans want to get this round 2 going in this Grand Prix.
Absolutely. We're giving you 24 hours to find out a little bit more about Dallas. What do you know about Dallas, except from the Mavericks? You can't save the Mavericks after that damn parade they had all day. What else do you know about the Mavericks, except for the Mavericks?
Except for the Mavericks, I'm still looking at these yellow walls in this hotel. I mean, my focus is so strong on Barnett. I'm just trying to, keep my eyes and ears on him and take this win this weekend.
It's funny because you obviously both bring in something that's just going to make for an exciting fight, but you're so different as people. He was just in here having something that I haven't seen since Muhammad Ali, and you're very soft-spoken, and obviously it doesn't show when you fight because you're pretty aggressive when you fight. But the promotional side of fighting, you're just going to let your hands speak for themselves.
That's it, man, all the time. From here on out, I'm not gonna talk shit unless I need to talk shit. When it comes down to it, I want my hands or my actions to speak louder than words. I come out here just like everybody else, and I'm not trying to put an 8 on my situation. And what I mean by that is what goes around comes around. So if I say I'm gonna go out here all the time and I'm about to kick this dude's ass, or I'm about to smash him and da-da-da-da, then what else? What happens if it happens in return? I'm not trying to hide that, so I'm just gonna keep to myself for the most part and let it be known in the cage. And we'll see the proof this Saturday. I'm going out there to do me to the best of my abilities, represent for myself as Brett the Grim Rogers, for my fans and family, God, and get out there and just work.
So, among the people that are in this tournament, you are the youngest, with the least amount of rounds, with the least years in the game, which can be seen as there's pros and cons with everything, right? You're obviously the young, hungrier guy in many ways, maybe, and then at the same time, when it comes to experience, obviously you've been in front of people, you've been in there with Fedor, but do you see it as something that is to your advantage or disadvantage? Does it even concern you the slightest?
No, I wasn't. I don't think about the stacks like that. I just get out there. Once I sign that paper and he signed that paper, I just get out there and just fight, man. I don't have time to be thinking about all that extra, because that to me is extra. And what is that going to do at the end of the night come to fight? You see what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding the night of the fight, and that's it. That's, like I said, all I can do is just go out there and just do me and try to get the win, because it's all about wins and losses. I know a lot of people say, the fighters shouldn't just always concentrate on the W's and the L's, but in the long run, ultimately, that's what it comes down to me in the heart, and I'm just keeping it real. So,
like any other sport, it's about winning and not losing. That's the name of the game, right? So, the whole thing, Strikeforce joining the UFC. Do you see a difference between since the merger happened? Do you see it being any different at all?
As of right now, I don't see too much different. I see everything going smooth. Workers is treating the fighters right. It's just all good, man, all love. So, I mean, hopefully it continues to hopefully it continues to go that route, because, I mean, it's best to always keep the fighters at ease all the way, 100%, no matter what, especially when he's in his training cycle until the fight date. You see what I'm saying? And, yeah, as long as they continue to take care of us, we will always take care of them.
Last question for you. The other main event, Fabrice Werdum versus Alistair Overeem. Prediction?
I hate to like I said, I don't like putting 8s on it. I say best to both, and come that night, you know, I usually look at the opposite person. The opposite person, if I'm looking at that person, then I'm expecting the other person to win. That's my hint right there. So we'll see how that goes. And like I said, best of both. But ultimately, you know, I'm going to see him down the line. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't no secret. We all in the same weight department. So in the long run, I'm not trying to be everybody's friends, especially somebody that's in my weight class. Now, weight class and below, it's whatever. Get at me. You know what I mean? I'm full of wants of knowing whatever, you know, when it comes to MMA and the MMA business. So yeah, it's whatever, man. Best of both. Best of both to the man.
So you live in Minnesota, where obviously Minnesota Vikings, and we got a lot of Swedish heritage there. I can tell. Obviously, you look very Swedish to me. Yeah. But what Sweden is known for is, or what Dallas is known for in Sweden is the TV show called Dallas. J.R. Ewing, can you give us your best cowboy look?
This is it. This is what I got. This is for everybody back home. Me being silly. Yeah.
That was beautiful. One last question for you. It's being in Minnesota. I was just told by your coach here actually that you have lutefisk in Minnesota, which is actually from Sweden. Sorry, yeah. What did I say?
No.
I said Minnesota. I'm like, did I say Minneapolis? I wasn't sure, but no. So, do you know what lutefisk is?
I know what it is. I have tried it.
You have tried it?
I've tried it.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm Swedish. I hate it.
I'm not a big lutefisk guy.
And then we're gonna bring in your coach, the man who actually knows how to make lutefisk. Tell us. My dad used to be he used to actually be a fisherman when he was young. I love the hair on you, man.
Well, anything that you have to use lye in the preparation of, you probably shouldn't eat. So I don't know. We want to be like, kids might be out there and they might hear this and they might think it's a good idea. Stay off the lutefisk. I mean, if you have a choice between crack and lutefisk, just hit the crack. You'll be definitely a better option.
Crack hadn't made it to Sweden up until this point. You
but now they're like, oh, wait a minute, we get the same effect from crack. So yeah.
Yeah. So now in Sweden for Christmas time and midsummer.
Lefsa's awesome. Lefsa's terrific.
What's it called?
Lefsa, the bread.
Oh, what's that?
Maybe they only have that in Minnesota.
Lefsa bread.
Lefsa. It's like the thin bread. It's kind of a Swedish tortilla.
Oh,
with butter
yeah.
and sugar.
Hörnekaka.
What do you call it?
Hörnekaka.
Hörnekaka. Well, we call it lefsa. So.
Oh, yeah. That's what makes it. Soul food.
Got to put that out there. Yeah. Soul food. Eliminate the salt and a little bit of the sugar. You know, for y'all greedy ones out there, you can dash it on. Just dash it on. Cook it right though.
And y'all know that, you know, the best chef in all of Sweden is a brother, right?
Who?
His name is Marcus.
Oh yeah, New York.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So the best chef in Sweden is a brother. So
that's very true, and he was very surprised. I read an article on him, and he's like, I came to New York, and no taxi would stop for me when I'm walking down the street at night when I close my very expensive restaurant. How's it been weather in Minnesota?
How's the weather in Minnesota? Lately, man, it's just been kind of raining.
How's it being a brother in Minnesota?
Oh, how's it been a brother in Minnesota? Oh man. Oh man. I mean, Minnesota. It's like this. I'm originally from Chicago, and if anybody know how Chicago go, it's a bunch of brothers from Chicago and Minnesota. So it's all the same. It's all the same. Minneapolis, St. Paul. You know what I'm talking about. All love.
All right. This is actually the funniest interview I've done all day. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Good luck on Saturday night. Brad Rogers, guys. Thanks.